Colonel Cumberbatch finally makes his appearance. Renegade squad thought they had set an ambush for him. Instead, they found themselves held between a traitor and a ninja place.
What is with you and the Joker slow clap?
Oh, look. My slow clap function seems to be working. Well, that's a plus.
All right, we've already rolled our initiatives for the next round, beginning with Jax.
Well, I am on the ground.
That is true.
You were knocked unconscious and then you came back to life.
Auto-injector stim pack for the win. Do I have the through line to get near Captain Jackson?
You were next to Billy Jackson.
I'm already next to him?
Yeah.
Yeah, you're like...
I'm going to pull out one of my spare stim packs and jab him with it.
Okay.
There is going to be a sharp
But you're going to feel better.
I will, but
I'm just going to be like,
it's going to be
still.
Question, do you have any part of your body that is not armored? Do you have a full-on helmet and everything too?
Yeah, actually, down here at the back is not armor.
Well, any joints could be accessed.
Yeah.
Okay.
Get a jab it right in the back of his knee.
Ow! Oh! Ow! Oh, just thinking about that. Oh! Ow!
Fun times.
There's going to be a flash of rage.
I trust you because the doctor said to, but that doesn't mean I like you guys yet.
Yeah, there's going to be a flash of rage and then a heavy sigh.
All right, Billy, heal 3 damage.
And I'll take that.
And you guys don't see him on the initiative order, but it was time for Colonel Cumberbatch to make his save. Hook a brother up, will you? Shaking your fist.
In triumph.
So body plus willpower.
Here you go. I thought you gave me one earlier. Or was that the same one game?
And yeah, he took it directly. So there's no theories about this.
Yes!
And he got 1 success.
Oh!
I think that is quite a serious amount coming in. Yeah, so that's 14 stun damage coming in.
And down he goes.
Not that you necessarily know that is happening, but that is actually rolling around in physical.
Sleepy time tea.
Sucker.
All right, Solomon, it is your turn.
I'm shooting on that dang sniper again.
Okay.
Now, does he lose his defense for being unconscious?
If that was him, then yes. You wouldn't have a defense against this.
Yeah, the sniper isn't much.
You don't think so?
No. That guy was in place already. He's in redundancy or something.
Would I be taking recoil or...
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, and until you take an action to say
That's
I am not
firing.
shooting this turn, for whatever you do during that turn, whether it be reloading or just running or whatever,
Or aiming.
your recoil keeps at.
Okay, so then my full auto did 6 shots. 5.
6.
6. Okay, so that's all. I'll be taking a -1 with the first check.
Yes, a single shot.
Okay, I'm only going to do a single shot.
You can always just do covering fire, and that does not apply a penalty to your dice pool.
Mm-hmm.
It just doesn't necessarily do any damage. And as long as you have bullets in your gun, you can keep doing that.
Yeah.
Well, that sounds like a good idea.
Okay.
So that's 10 rounds.
Yep. So mark off that you shot now another 10 rounds. And
My clip is happening.
what's that?
My clip is happening. Just letting you know I'm keeping track.
Okay.
Thanks, Rain Man. Well, that's 3.
Okay. So you face Stefan if he tries to do anything. That will be 1 less. Now I can find out. All right. Right here, another gas grenade goes off.
Yeah, I'm already sealed.
Yeah, I think it's going to be completely ineffective, but this guy was getting kind of desperate.
So it's that whole circle?
Yep. So it's the tile or the hex and every hex adjacent to it.
So I'm technically outside of that.
Yeah, Carl is outside of it. Solomon is outside of it.
Oh, okay. And red and blue squad are outside of it too. So it's just me and Jax.
And you're both sealed, so
yeah,
it's ineffective.
What a joke.
There are some more attacks on blue squad. I'm not even going to roll for them because there's no way they can do any damage to these guys.
Really? Blue?
Hold on a second. There is one guy there that can still attack you guys. Let's see, he's got 2 prone targets at his feet. I guess we'll go for the one that shot the boat up.
Didn't we both shoot the boat?
Yes, but he's not adjacent to you. He's adjacent to Billy. Oh, wait, he gets +2 for superior position. So let me reroll that. Billy, defense. Ah, crap.
You have those exploding.
Okay, yeah. The 2 dice that exploded did not make any successes.
Body plus reaction?
No, it's reaction plus intuition.
Oh, thank you. Same roll.
Yeah, you guys haven't hardly rolled your defense this game.
Yeah. 2.
Okay, he missed.
Glancing blow.
Now it's my turn.
Yeah, it's your turn.
Take out the sniper.
Take out the guy that's adjacent. Let me handle the sniper. Grenades are the answer to a sniper. You know this. I'm the one with
Yeah, and everybody.
The other good option is ship-based laser weapons.
Well, what I'm thinking is everybody on that side has been hit with his nerve gas, so I'm not 100% concerned about them so much anymore. Now, whether or not that sniper was on the boat is beyond me.
Yeah.
But my assumption is that everybody who's on that side is going to be taking the effects of the nerve gas here in about 2 seconds. So, yeah, I'm going to do the same thing I did last time. Roll over to the opposite best side now and go boom.
You use the patent method.
Yeah.
But you find yourself between ninjas and traders. Attack in both directions.
This poor guy.
If you're firing a long rifle in melee.
Yeah, that's the -4.
Oh, thank you. I'm still going to hurt him. Yeah. 4.
And you got 2.
So that's 17.
That's more than enough to kill him. It doesn't particularly matter what.
Yeah, I'm going to turn it.
Well, I mean, the other guy managed to not die, so I guess I'll roll for him. How much AP?
-8.
Oh, yeah. So, yeah, he just gets his body.
To try to stop 17 incoming. He's taking 16 damage.
Yeah, he's very dead.
That's a cloud of smoke. He turns into smoke. Paste.
Dodge this.
Even firing a freaking cannon in melee, I can't miss.
Let's see. These guys have just watched more than half their squad go down, and all they did was manage to shoot a couple guys in the back and an unarmed man. And they still haven't inflicted any casualties on anyone else. So, yeah, it's time to a fighting retreat.
Run, suckers. I'm going to catch
BT dubs. During do they go before my squads do?
Yes.
My squads, I'm going to yell at the end of my turn, mow them down.
No survivors.
Pretty much at this point. I don't trust them. I'm tired of getting shot.
There are some shots coming back, but it's mostly covering fire kind of shots.
That's perfectly fine. These guys can take it.
Isn't covering fire on complex section? Okay, so they can't do that and move.
Okay.
Oh, they can. Okay. So yes.
moving and complex actions are not the same thing. Remember? That's how I was able to get my dragon out of that one fight.
And you still ended up nose diving into the ground.
Out.
Yeah, straight up now.
He means out of the city.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Oh,
He did get out the one time.
Yeah, that's right.
Carl.
Okay. Gonna take a knee.
Okay.
Simple action to aim.
Okay. I think this was a much better threat for you guys. There was some significant damage taken on your part.
Yes.
I mean, no one's attacked Solomon yet, but
That's because I am invisible.
I'm invincible.
2 successes.
Okay. Did you take into account the range? Oh yeah, never mind. You said that it wasn't an issue.
He's at medium range. I have magnification. Lowers at 1.
You're looking up the rules for the actual rules rather than the hard and fast I've been using.
Well, so far we've mostly been having to deal with scatter over thrown grenades. But air burst is different.
I think it's effectively going to land in the same tile.
Yeah.
With the air burst, even if it rolls pretty high on its scatter distance.
Well, my thought is, what did you fire?
Fragmentation grenade.
Oh, okay, I'm okay with that.
Hey, maybe Cumberbatch will be hit by it.
No, he's under the water.
Okay, he's drowning. That's even better.
When he goes down, or when they go down, do their suits shut off too?
Well, most of the time these guys are going down, it's due to severe trauma, and their suits can't stay on when they've taken enough of the
Giant-sized
suits,
holes in their chest.
Once the fabric is interrupted enough, it's turning off.
Because my only thought is, if he's unconscious and he's in the water, will his
Well,
suit...
he was wearing a full colonel's uniform.
Oh, that's right. So he's not even hidden. Oh, well, yeah, you're not going to tell me, you savage.
Well, we don't know.
Either way, his head's not hidden.
Hey, if you want to make a roll at this, I will tell you what penalties you're taking, and then based on your successes, I can tell you.
That was almost a glitch.
It's a good thing it wasn't an actual roll.
Yeah. Well, I got 4 successes. And I took a -2 to do that, so I'm sure it's actually more. I'm just fooling around at this point, waiting for our rules man to come up with what he's got. Remember on Critical Hit when there was that guy, Alex, who'd sit in the background and tell them the rules?
Yeah, I remember that.
Whatever happened to him?
He moved to Arizona.
Yeah?
Yeah.
What's he doing now?
He's teaching mathematics at a high school.
It's gotta be fun.
Yeah. Mathematics isn't too bad. It's the one class of science. It's all freshmen. Over 30 kids in the class. A good almost third of them with IEPs. You know what an IEP is?
I'm waiting.
It's basically a plan for the student that has some kind of learning, either disability or needs. So it could be for any number of reasons that they have this IEP. It could just be, that they need more time to do things. It could be that they need to get out of certain social situations where they need to not be around certain types of people or near the front of the class. It could be that they are, dyslexic or something, so they have trouble writing.
A good
I have
portion.
it.
You have it?
Yes.
Okay. So
Air burst link reduces the scatter by 2 meters per hit instead of the usual 1. Rolled 3d6 because it's a grenade launcher.
Okay.
And I got 7. I got 2 hits on my test, so that's -4, so that's 3 meters.
Okay.
And you can determine the direction. Or you want me to?
I'll just do it this way. 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. it goes towards the shore.
Yep.
But it's still going to be an air burst.
Yeah.
And
so it blows up 3 meters away from him.
yeah,
Which is
still well within the range of the fragmentation grenade.
Yeah. Shrapnel.
Okay, what is the damage? Is 18, I believe, on that?
18 minus 1 per meter, so he's facing 15. With AP of +5.
wait, he gets +9 to his arm?
+5.
+5.
Okay.
Are you questioning why he gets +5?
No, I understand.
Because I was about to say, I'm sure I can take you to a range and you can see exactly how fragmentation grenades work. By the gods.
7 is all he got. And that was 18, you said?
15 at his distance.
Okay.
So he's taking 8.
8. Okay.
Still significant.
Plus he has to resist your suppressive fire.
To do anything else.
Yep.
No, wait, no, you've acted since then.
Huh?
You've acted since then.
Oh,
so
yeah,
your
yeah,
suppressive fire has gone away.
And it's Red Squad's turn. Their orders were to engage and chase them down.
Wait, no, you started suppressive fire
mow
this
them
round.
down.
Mow them down.
They're not supposed to chase.
On this last action phase.
Do
That's
not
when you did
pursue,
it.
just
Okay.
open fire.
They basically stand up in a hail of bullets, and you're seeing them ping, 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 and they fire back.
Don't give a shit.
This guy is a new. There's no way he survives this. And then Blue Squad goes right after him. They'll take out this guy over here. Oops.
Okay, so the sniper misses.
Yes.
And Caboose hits them.
Caboose! Those are our friends! Help them!
I don't think I can hit them from here.
So what do we got going on? Probably the sniper's still up.
Well, you heard the grenade go off.
Yeah, you heard the grenade go off. There hasn't been a shot.
But that doesn't mean anything.
It doesn't mean anything, but there hasn't, it doesn't necessarily mean anything.
Right.
But there has not been any return fire since the
And he's still firing on that location.
Solomon's.
Yeah, he's still doing suppressive fire.
Oh, okay. Yes, that's right.
My only thought is I'm thinking.
So either way, that
They seem to
sniper
have it suppressed right now.
My
suppressed
only
and or dead.
thought is I'm thinking to myself about you going, there's your Battlefield Corp Marshal.
Dan, can you scroll down a little bit?
Too far. Yeah, that's the issue. So everyone that's up is friendly to me.
Yep, everybody you can see is friendly. Good time to reload.
I will take the action to reload and stay low.
Okay. You are free to move right now. You haven't moved this round. If you wanted to try to get over to the doctor.
Yeah, I'll do that too.
All right. Battlefield crawl. Are you gonna crawl or are you gonna run?
Screw it, I'll run.
Okay.
Which I should be able to get to because I was right next to him when I moved to that position.
But
Yeah,
you moved back.
he moved back. Yeah.
With the sprint test, you can probably make it.
Yeah, if you wanted to do a sprint test, you might, and that would negate you reloading, but you don't technically need to reload.
That's fine.
That's strength. Yeah. And remember your weapons. No nothing. And actually, that's a critical glitch.
You
That
trip.
was 2 1s on 5 dice.
Yep. I'm still disoriented from that sniper shot.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
Yeah, you go to start running, and as you do, nearly find yourself in the.
Well, no, he got his full move.
Okay.
The sprint test was at the end of that move.
Okay, never mind. You ran into the fire line of the Red Squad as they're firing down that road.
But he's prone,
He is now prone.
which means he's safe from the covering fire. He's safe from the suppressive fire.
Yeah. But go ahead and take take a couple of stun. Let's see. Yeah, just take 2 stun as you actually get hit a couple glancing hits. And someone.
You get a point of edge back.
Oh yes, you do get a point of edge back.
Yay! Ooh, a piece of cake.
So what's that for?
For critical glitching. It's the silver lining.
Okay, so I guess I'm gonna stop shooting because I saw an explosion go off, and I'm gonna assume the big guy's dead.
Okay. Or at least in worse condition than he was before.
You
Anything else?
know, thinking about actually walking over, picking up one of the bombs I set, tossing it across the river. Oh, no, that might be a waste. Nope. I'm going to start moving across. I'm going to move across the river. Start moving across.
You can get into the water. Make a strength swimming.
Excuse me. Remember the last character I played?
What's that?
The last character I played had an internal tank.
Yeah.
So he just
Like a boss. 5 successes.
All right. I'll start keeping track. How many? Yeah, it's probably 1 for 1 on this.
swim.
You just know. Well, I mean, it is the what do you call it? The decreasing law of ninjas.
What's that?
The less ninjas there are, the more powerful they become. Diminishing law.
There we go.
Or
Makes
diminishing, maybe. But yeah, this guy is feeling very diminished at this point. So I think it's time to
it's an average of agility and strength, and then plus 1 meter per hit.
Okay.
I have a radio signal.
Yes.
If he uses his radio, would I be able to hear it?
Oh.
Non-injured. The person reporting in.
Oh no. I meant that as in live to fight another day and report what has happened to superiors.
Okay.
So I think it is your turn, Billy.
Let's see what I got going on here. I'll do that roll to see if I can find cumbernuts.
Okay. So you're going to basically perceive in detail the far shore.
Did we get any splashes before those guys passed out and drowned?
Oh, from the boat? Did you see any splashes? There was a lot of splashes when he fired his cannon at it. You haven't seen anything since then.
Cool. Then they're on the bottom.
Probably.
Ish.
Or they had breath masks on to begin with. I doubt it.
Yeah, this is going to be really hard to detect. I'm going to actually give this a -6, but you do get a +2 for perceiving in detail, spending your whole turn on it.
What about thermo, low light, binoculars?
Yeah. There's reasons for it. But yes, that's still going to be, so you're taking a total of -4.
He doesn't get a defense for me to find him, right?
No, this is just you rolling to see it. I mean, it's based on, if he is stealth, it would be based on his stealth test. If there is, some kind of other circumstances, then it would just be based on a threshold.
Two.
Okay. You see a very faint bit of heat on the far shore, and we're talking about baseball sized, maybe a little bit bigger. It's not moving at all.
Well, I'll get, I'm heading over there anyways. There's a truck going by. Okay. I will mark it on anybody who's got a heads up.
Okay.
Pass it through the comm. And if I've got a faint bit of heat, well,
Target that explosion and fire.
I don't want to.
I mean, this was your turn to do this perceiving detail. That's why you got the bonus.
Yeah, I know. And standing orders are to investigate and bring back survivors alive.
And that's what you're making the standing orders now.
Mm-hmm.
You'll get a voice saying, "Is it? Or isn't it a bit late for that? I think it is too late for that order."
On the far shore.
Dang it! You want them brought back alive?
You just told us to kill him with extreme prejudice.
No, kill the ones on this side of the shore with extreme prejudice. Over there, I want them brought back alive.
That I can do.
All right. Move.
Okay. I'm going to take us out of combat rounds because there's nothing left to fire on you guys.
Okay.
I will finish moving to Doctor Who and use a stim pack on him.
Okay.
And I will finish moving across the shore.
Go ahead and mark the stim pack off, and he was still breathing, and will actually
Revive.
because he was at exactly 0. So yeah, he comes away.
Cool.
Well, everybody else is moving
He looks up
across.
at you and it's like, Jax, I'm afraid we've been betrayed.
Yeah, I kind of gathered that.
He kind of glances around. Well, I suppose I have some work to do. And he starts rolling up, despite the fact that there's still bullet holes in his chest. Or, well, a bullet hole.
While everybody else is moving towards where I told them to move to, I'm going to continue to scan the shoreline.
Okay.
And I'm on the other side looking.
Tim, give me a perception test, -2.
I'm going to attempt to save anyone who is savable.
Okay.
So anybody who wasn't shot by me.
No, one of the guys that got shot by you was only mostly dead.
Oh, yeah, the veteran guy.
What'd you get, Tim? 3? Okay, yes. There is a body here. It is laid out on its stomach, has a rifle in its crook of its arm, and the head is kind of askew, and you can see like some kind of pullover mask that is got a hole up in the faceplate area, or like the forehead, temple area that's bleeding.
Is it alive?
Give me a first aid, logic first aid.
I got 1.
Well, the blood is still flowing, so that's probably yes. And you have to kind of pull a glove off to feel for a pulse, but maybe there does seem to be a fluttery heartbeat, but it doesn't seem to be very strong.
Huh. Take up his sniper rifle. There's a guy over here. I'll keep looking.
There's no sniper rifle. That's a regular rifle.
No.
Oh, it's the sniper
It
rifle?
is a sniper rifle.
We need to get Cumberbatch off the bottom.
Yeah, I'll start looking.
That was the heat signature that I found? Yeah, I guess get blue and red squad to get sealed up, use their tanks, and start trolling the bottom.
I'm going to stay here. That's the triage spot.
Okay. Most of those ninjas are very dead.
Okay.
You will be able to recover some of the soldiers back in the area, the ones that were latest to get hit.
I will start searching for that.
You wanted a first aid test, Jax?
So whatever kind of healing I can get.
Okay. I got 7 successes, so that will heal 5 boxes.
Nice. I'm also.
Or doesn't it convert it to stun? Or no, that's
Roll of darkness.
There's this.
The threshold is 2 net hits, no boxes.
It's only 1 time per injury.
I'm going to call
He got shot once.
to
so
make
that's all.
sure that it's not Cumberbatch.
Oh, to check the body.
Yeah.
All right.
Is it Cumberbatch?
Nope.
Well,
Is it?
yeah, you're gonna take off the
Yeah.
mask.
Yeah.
It seems to be like a pullover thing,
Mhm.
and when you pull it back, the face looks weird, like it's kind of like wrinkly in a weird way. But as you're checking, you see pulling out of the bottom of the mask is a collared uniform. And you pull that up and it's got Colonel Bars on it. Bird.
Well, I got a colonel.
And it's in the UEF.
Yeah, we got a colonel in the UEF.
Grab it and bring it back.
Doctor Who, first aid on him.
Yeah.
6 successes, so that will heal 4 boxes.
Okay.
So then red and blue no longer need to troll the bottom of the water.
No, you might want to do that anyways in case.
Did you get a good look at Colonel Cumberbatch in the boat?
Yeah, I was on the shore.
Yeah. The face seems off, but this does kind of look like him.
The face seems off because he took a fragmentation grenade to the side of the face.
That's true.
And he also got an airburst stun grenade to the side of the face.
Well, the airburst was the big fragmentation grenade. Oh, I got what you're saying.
They're both airburst.
Yeah, they were both airbursts.
I don't know. This feels kind of weird.
The amount of trauma to this dude's face currently would not surprise me if that is him right now.
Okay, are you gonna try to swim him back over?
Or he was always in disguise. And this is what he really looks like.
It's possible.
Or it's a double.
Okay, so Ori's got it.
We've captured the stunt double.
You idiot! We've captured their stunt doubles. No, I was gonna say, or he's a reptilian.
And he's shedding his skin.
We're overthinking here. Bring the body back to me.
You fools!
That's your
I
order.
thought you could outwit the imperious forces of planet Spaceballs.
Yeah, okay. I'll combat the combat pick a body, put him over my shoulder.
I will buy the successes to stabilize everybody else. But I can.
Let's see, how much damage was he at? Yeah,
Took 8.
I don't think he survives the swim back. He was pretty much bleeding out. So yeah, unless you
stabilize him.
okay, unless you try to treat him in some way over there, then
Well, I guess I could try first aid. I'll try it.
okay.
Attempt it. Doubt I'll make it.
Do it. You got this.
I'm not spending edge on this. I hate this guy.
You gotta get at least 2 successes.
Right here.
I got 1.
All right.
Wah, 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 wah.
So yeah, he brings back the corpse.
Is this him? Pop.
Yes.
Who says yes?
No, I mean that's me as a GM telling you.
Oh, so it is Cumberbatch?
Yes. He does seem to have the colonel's uniform on.
When the GM says yes with a question mark after it, it makes me nervous.
Yeah.
What it is it's one of the rowers. It's like the whole Padme Queen Amidala thing.
So, you still have the rifle?
Yep.
Hand over the rifle. And I'm going to look over the rifle and see if there's any distinguishing marks on the rifle.
Give me intuition firearm, knowledge firearms.
Firearms was class I did that to. 3.
Okay.
Oh, wait a minute. Yeah, no, we're still good.
Distinguishing marks, not exactly, but this is a pre-war gun. for sure. Unless somebody has basically found a manufacturing plant that made these and is making them again.
Unless they're all clones.
Unless they're all what?
Unless they're what?
Clones.
Oh.
Oh, clone. No. Oh.
All right.
I'll catch you next time, gadgets.
So I will look at Slugger over there and ask him if he wants the weapon.
Sure, I'll take the rifle.
Oh, no, let me rethink that thought. I'm going to actually look over at Prodigy and ask him if he wants the weapon first. He made the kill.
Are you visible now? I'm visible, but I'm over a tree. Oh, wait.
Yes, he's now visible.
Okay, so if I see him coming up, I immediately pull my gun on him and order him to freeze.
Well, I have a corpse on my shoulder.
That's fine.
He was swimming in the river.
As soon as I recognize him, because I still, as far as I know, he's the one you.
By the way, since the sun is going down and it is spring, this water's pretty dang cold. So you are freezing.
Yeah, I'm just going to tell you to stand down. And then pay you no second mind. Literally, that's it.
Yeah, I look at you like, give you a slight glance and whatever.
There you go. That's corpse. So if Prodigy doesn't want it, I'll smack.
They apparently do.
It's okay.
I will smack Slugger across the chest with it.
He fired
and let
on
it go.
He fired probably in his general direction.
I did. Yes, that is a factual statement. We will discuss it later, Lieutenant.
It's not the first time.
That's a factual statement as well. We will discuss that later, Captain. Anyway, I will throw the rifle back into his chest and let it drop. If he wants to take it, take it.
I'll take it.
I then will start investigating the body.
Okay. Gosh, there's not an investigation.
It's a bread response.
Go ahead and give me an intuition perception. I guess is going to be the best for searching a body. Wait.
Once I'm aware, once I've finished stabilizing who I can stabilize.
Comes out with a bottle of Abraxo. Where did this come from?
4.
All right. So yes, he is wearing Colonel Cumberbatch's uniform. That has his name tag and everything on it, and his medals and everything. He has underneath the uniform a form-fitting body armor suit. He also has various weapons of one sort or another: a pistol, combat knife, another knife in his boot. And you find one of his heels opens up, and there is a small little pill bottle, kind of not bottle, but a tin in there.
All right, so I'll take the pistol out. I'll throw it at you.
I'm looking for Pip Boys or other portable computers.
On him?
On everyone I'm treating, and on Cumberbatch.
That's a good point.
I'm going to.
He does have a small
data pad
kind of thing, yeah.
So I'm taking the data pad. I'm tossing the pistol to him. I'll throw the combat knife in your general direction if you want it. General direction, not at him. He's not paying attention to me. These two are. And then I will reach into the heel and open up the tin.
The tin has
Sorry.
6 very small pills that are kind of loose, they're already kind of crumbly a little bit.
Okay. Sorry. Looking over the body, cyberware, hardware.
Just conveniently.
Visibly, no.
No. All right. Then I'm going to start to kind of cop a feel on the body to find any other hidden ports, areas, places that might hold data. I'm also going to check inside of his mouth and behind his eyes.
Okay.
Whenever people want to hide something, they put it up their rectum.
I'm not going up there. Doctors can go up there.
They've got latex gloves.
Okay. So he's got like a black suit
And a
over
metal
his
hand.
uniform, or is
Yeah, he seemed to have like a suit that he seems to have like wrapped around himself a bit, and it's not really well attached to him right now.
Oh, okay. So it's like kind of took like a blanket and wrapped around, kind of like
Yeah,
that.
kind of.
Oh, okay.
Question: I haven't taken a close look at the body, but since I knew Colonel Cumberbatch, would I know better if it
Yes.
was him?
Give me what is memory?
Logical power.
Logical power. Moon penalty still thought.
Out of wound penalties after his healing and the exorcist impact.
Yeah, I'd also like you to take a hit at me over there.
Oh, yeah, he did take a pretty good range of the dome as well.
3.
Yeah. This does look like him very much so. I mean, there's been damage to the side of his face, and
But I feel like at least 95% certain it's him.
Any
there is
other-
something that seems wrong about him, though. And it's kind of one of those that it's hard to put your finger on exactly what it is. But something seems wrong.
There's nothing, no other hidden places.
Looking over him, no.
I'll switch to the doctors in my private frequency and color that.
He has a small bag of caps.
And hair color. So real, only your Undertaker will know for sure.
My
one approved!
when I see the caps, I'm just gonna be like, who would have thought of these? And I'll just chuck them over the shoulder.
Okay.
Well, we know what caps are.
The traders that you guys talked to explained it.
Yeah, I know, but
I don't really care.
Yeah, I don't really care. Who holds on to empty bottle cap?
I grab.
Mine. There's let's say there's 50 caps in it.
Oh yeah.
Your first aid test resulted in 7 hits, so you will heal 5 boxes.
Thank you.
Nice. Anyway, yeah, that's about as much as you're going to get from the physical examination of his body.
Okay, so once I've finished doing my physical examination,
One last thing, I guess. He has some needles as well. They're like sewn into one of his pockets of his uniform.
I will also pull those out and hit those. Well, once I'm finished, I'll rip those out too.
Okay.
But then I'll ask Prodigy and Doctor Who to come over. I'll hand the needles to Doctor Who. And then I will aim the crumbling pills to Doctor Who and ask him if he could do an analysis on those. And then I will have Prodigy use his cyberware scanner on Cumberbatch's supposed corpse.
Cyberware scanner turns up nothing. There is absolutely zero detectable cyberware.
Flesh and blood.
I'm going to do a perimeter sweep and see if make sure that we're secure.
Yeah. As soon as I grab the money, I'm doing the same thing.
You will see that there is a military force forming up back towards the wall. But they don't seem to be coming your way yet.
So I'll send that over the comm.
Acknowledged.
Dr. Who says we may need to conclude our activities here and move on for the moment. Otherwise, well, I don't know who's in charge anymore.
All right.
I'm going to look at you.
And you can hear a sound coming in of as a vertibird flies in towards the fire up on the top of the wall.
Oh man, I do definitely need to get one of those.
It has some pretty good sized chain guns on either side.
Oh man,
Also
I definitely need to get that.
All right. Who? Where do we go from here?
Let's say survive. I do have a place we can lay low, but it will be a bit of a journey. If you've concluded everything you need here, then you should hurry.
All right.
Did this guy have dog tags?
Yes.
Also identifies him as Cumberbatch. Blood type and all that information on there?
Yep.
Okay. I'm going to
Get a sample of blood and maybe not analyze it later.
No.
yeah. So
I'm thinking that I want to have one of the Reds or Blues pick up Cumberbatch and take him with us, and I want the doctor to do an autopsy.
Okay.
I can do a battlefield autopsy right now, which means that one of the Red or Blue squad members punches into this chest cavity and tells me what's inside.
Right now, we need to get moving.
Mm-hmm. But I'm also thinking about Hugh and Jax, because they don't belong to us.
50 minutes.
And I also I kind of want to leave somebody here to keep an eye out and get information and work the other angle.
I can go invisible.
Yeah, but the likelihood of you getting caught. What's your charisma?
My charisma?
Yeah.
It's only 2.
Yeah, no.
But I also have con and performance in disguise.
Yeah, but if you get caught, it doesn't help. I need somebody that can have an air of presence and be able to explain this whole mess and not be court-martialed and executed. Because right now I've got dead.
I think at this point, command is scattering. It's going to be a while before they pony up anything.
That's true.
We've mitigated the damage, and on my point of view, we've contained the breach.
All right.
I think we follow whose advice and go to wherever he's suggesting.
All right. So
we can talk our way back here later.
Red squad, go ahead and grab Cumberbatch's body. Blue squad, cover the rear. Maintain a significant pace. We're following who on this one? Jax, take point in front of who?
Collect those explosives.
Huh?
Collect those explosives.
Yep, I'm on it.
I'll look at who and see if he's okay with me doing that.
Hang on a second.
And then XL, get in behind Jax. Slugger and I'll take the middle with Red Squad.
I'm grabbing the explosives.
Well, yeah, I mean, the explosives is
All right. You guys are able to escape this night. Too many other things are requiring too much attention elsewhere. When you guys are able to get to a hidden location.
Before we leave, I want to hit my helmet and take out the camera recording tape.
I'll leave that behind.
And toss it onto the ground.
Cool. All right.
Smart idea.
When you were able to get to a location for the night, you are able to run the blood sample, and the blood types don't match. But you are able to detect some weird anomalies in the blood, things that indicate potential genetic modification.
Something was off.
Clone. Dang it.
No, not clone.
No.
If it was a clone, it would be exactly the same blood type.
Yeah.
That was someone who was genetically modified.
And when you start checking like its face, you see that it's been
Surgically altered.
Okay, it's not double.
So either this is not him, and he's still at the bottom of that river, or he must somehow going to have escaped. And we did not, in fact, contain the breach. Oh, happy day.
Unfortunately, this will be where the story ends, with a question of who Colonel Cumberbatch really is.
Good thing you were sure.
If we didn't take the body, we wouldn't have found out.
The Fallout Wastes have here in Golden Triangle Province, or the Great Wall Wastes, there is a whole lot more to this story and this setting. There are whole other locations and storylines that you guys could have run into depending on what direction you were chosen. I hope I whetted the appetite of those listening, because should they decide they want to pay or they want to join my game, then this is definitely the place that I think I would run it in. And there are a whole lot of different storylines, factions, and events that have yet to take place in this game that could take place in that game.
And also, if you want us to continue this campaign at some point in the future, leave a comment below.
That's a thought.
And it also helps if you join our Patreon page. $5 a month gives you voting privileges.
Patreon.com/hitterglitch.
Boom. See you next time, ladies and gents.
Yep.